welcome back to another edition of the Sunday Chirps podcast, episode number 91. A little stammer action, but it's brought to you by the fine folks over at trashgolf.org. You want to get a nice hat, high quality, and still play bad at golf, you should go there. And to the fine folks over at Thread the Needle, the best hockey jerseys on the market. I don't care if you're a beer league hockey team, if you're a youth hockey team, if you and the buddies just want to wheel at the fraternity, I mean, you name it, they got it. So, without further ado, Drew, how have you been?
Couldn't be better. I mean, as you guys know, I'm down in Charleston. Our weather's turning to be extremely consistent. So we're sitting at a beautiful 70, 75 and sunny. So hard to complain.
It's like 47 and sunny here, and I feel like it's like 80 degrees. It's New
Well, hey,
York, but
it was just last year you were down here where it was 70 and sunny.
I miss it. I really miss the weather. I fucking hate the cold, but I also hate the hot. Like I was in Florida and then South Carolina and then New York. Like, I would love to do New York from like honestly like May 1st or May 15th to like
To Christmas. To Christmas. It's the best. Because
nah, give me November 1st because I want to go down to South Carolina from November to December 31st.
no, Christmas in the north is the best. And then after Christmas it's done. It's just so much better. Every time I go home in the like when it's cold and there's more going on, I guess, in like the Christmas festivities than it is down here. So I enjoy it. But after
I
that
get
I'm
that.
miserable until now.
You know what though? I like the palm tree Christmas. Give me like I love the 75-degree Florida Christmas. That's my favorite. Fuck the cold. Like, is the ambiance better? Sure. But being able to golf on Christmas Day or like go play tennis, go for a run, and then you see like the trees with the light, it still looks cool. And you can watch like a Christmas movie and pretend it's cold. Do not have to deal with the cold.
See, I like it when it is cold for that. But it's
But you don't, it's
it's
not
December
cuddly. Like
26th. It's December 26th. Get me out of there. I'm done.
it's not the cozy vibe though. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's what I like for Christmas. But fair enough.
I
Fair
feel
enough.
that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Teach their own.
I'll give you the Christmas weekend for like you want to be in the cold, but like between the 24th and the 26th, and then you're getting the fuck out of there.
I'm out of there on the 26th, brother. That's it for me.
Hundred
But
percent.
yeah, no, it's great down here. Despite all of that, I mean, honestly, I've just been playing a lot of picking up as much hockey as I can. Got into some roller just because couldn't find enough ice time, and that's been fun. We have like
Oh yeah.
free roller hockey pickups up in North Charleston, so it's been fun to meet just like kind of a different group of people. Um, Obviously learning a little bit different style of hockey, but it's all the same in the end, and it's all just a bunch of good guys going out there on a Tuesday night having some beers, snapping the plastic puck around.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to dial back on the sauce a bit. I feel a little bit better when I'm not drinking a ton. But like, yo, how hard is it to go to the bar and just have like two beers? Like if you're getting after it with the
Can't.
boys,
I mean,
I'm gonna try to.
we just talked about it. I mean, well, Tuesdays I'm not drinking on Tuesdays,
Hmm.
but like a lot of the guys do. And then my hardest one is Sunday because all of our beer league games are on Sunday, so it's hard for me not to.
Hmm.
But to your point, going to a bar and having two beers is extremely, extremely difficult because you get yourself like tonight, for example, people all over the country are going to be going to bars watching March Madness. How are you going to go to these bars, have two beers during March Madness, and then go home? Like
And opening day too.
and opening. Yeah, I'm not a big baseball guy, but
I'm not really either, but I just figured I'd bring it up.
yeah, maybe some people. That's what I'm saying. It's like I have people in one of my group chats talking about baseball. I'm like, how are you watching? I mean, I get it, but you're gonna talk baseball when the NHL has what, 10 games left? 10 games.
I get the opening day though. It's like
Yeah,
spring's here. I feel like it's like spring's here, it's starting to
sure.
warm up. It's like the ambiance of like opening day, like it's the sign of like spring.
That's true. I like that. That's true. That makes a lot of sense. Not me, but I get it. I totally get
Yeah.
it.
I don't know. Having a beautiful day here too, and on the East Coast in general, it sounds like. So that definitely helps too. Where it's like I'd rather just go out and walk or like get outside,
Yeah,
get
I
some
mean,
fresh
and you
air.
can tell too. So like after our, actually, it kind of goes into a story. After our beer league game on Sunday, it was maybe 4 o'clock. And this guy's like, "Oh, we're gonna go have some parking lot beers." I was like, "What? What do you mean? We do parking lot beers now?" So like people are just out there tailgating nowadays out in the parking lot, which I love. But obviously, personally, I love the rink a lot. We have a great bar, so it's always good to kind of give back and give into the
Hmm.
bar. But I love that. And to go off of that, I'm there at the tailgate. Someone comes up and goes, "Hey, did you know like guys, be careful around here. Someone's car just got robbed." And we're like, "Oh geez, like what happened?" They're like, "Oh yeah, he stole this guy's bag and in the bag was his gun." And this was an hour and a half ago. So there's a stolen gun going around the Carolina Ice Palace somewhere in someone's hands that's not supposed to have it, and I'm out there having parking lot beers. So
Holy.
yeah, totally not what you're, and you know the Ice Palace. I mean, that's not the type of shenanigans you expect to be getting. But
No.
yeah, that was certainly not ideal. Then I got in my car and marched my happy ass home.
Yeah, no, I feel that. When I live in Florida during the playoff run for the Panthers in 22 when they lost to Vegas, a lot of times like there'd be a game during the playoffs, like we'd have a game at like whatever 9:30 and like they had the game at like 7 or we'd have a 9 o'clock game, whatever it was. So people would go in the parking lot, someone would bring a TV and put it in the back of the pickup
No way.
and we'd be fucking ripping beers and watching the game before going in. And it'd be
That's
like
elite.
75. Oh,
Oh, and the sun's still up then too. Like that's so nice.
can't beat it.
You can't beat it.
Really can't.
And well, speaking of watching TV outdoors, was it not this weekend coming up? But the following is the most elite weekends. We have the Masters watching TV out. Is that in 2 weeks or it's three, right?
The 12th, I think. Or like I think it's like the 8th to 12 9th to 13th maybe.
I guess that is 3 weekend.
Not next not so like not this weekend, not the following, but the one after.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
2 weeks from today,
Great time to bring the TVs and couches outside.
for
Some
sure.
of the best
Yeah.
college moments on like the weekends, we would pull the couches outside, pull the TVs outside. That was a blast. But
Oh yeah. No, that's unreal. What was I gonna say? Yo, I had a beer league game yesterday. It was like first playoff game. We were like the last place team, and we played the first place team. And yo, there's one ref, the other one didn't show up. And this ref, either he didn't know hockey or he was fucking tripping balls. I don't know which. But like I had at least 2 to 3 times where like I'm on a breakaway or like and I'm just getting hooked like crazy, tripped, just like textbook. Just nothing. And I go to get an explanation and he's just fucking speechless. It was like fucking knock knock, no one's home. They're running our goalie.
too
Like
many
this is
parking
like
lot
a bunch.
beers for the ref.
What do you say?
Too many
Yeah,
parking lot beers for the ref.
seriously. This ref was I mean the team we played against was all these like Brooklyn Italians. It was like Demora's Pizzeria. It's like this pizzeria sponsored them. One of the guys owns it. And they're just like first of all, there's no hitting in beer league for
Yeah,
most leagues. Ours
yeah.
doesn't. Every time I go with the puck, they're just finishing every hit. Like I'm getting rocked every single play. Like and I'm like, all right, whatever. Cause like I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna start hitting too a bit. So like it was just a full contact. And then they start running our goalie. Like every play, like they're legit shoving our goalie into the crease.
And the ref's
Like
not
into the
doing
net.
anything, just staring at the sky.
And at one point, like I'm like pulling these guys off, I'm like smacking them around. And at one point, 3 guys run the goalie at the same time. And I'm like fucking punching people because I'm trying to get them off my goalie.
Yeah, and
And then they're all start swinging at me. I have 3 guys I'm fighting all at once. One guy just rips my helmet off, and he takes his gloves off, and we're fucking going at it. Yo, like my
Joe
gloves weren't
Kelly.
off.
Oh, is this when you texted us where you had a Gordie Howe hat trick and a real hat trick? Is it that game?
Yeah, that was last night.
Not a
And
big
I'm like,
deal.
I caught one off my cheek. He like grazed my cheek, and he's like hucking mitts, but like I don't even have my gloves off yet. I'm still fighting like 2 other people, and I'm like, I get a 5 minute, like just a 5 minute
Yeah, that's
major.
actually not bad for beer league for getting in a fight.
Yeah, like, but also like it's so dumb. Like he instigated the fight. Three guys ran the goalie for like the fifth time, and I'm like, hey ref, look, clearly I'm going to the box, no doubt. I'm fucking fighting. I'm like, can I get an explanation for why that I just had three guys run my goalie for the fourth time that game? And the ref's like it was a loose puck. I'm like, that doesn't warrant fucking running my goalie into the net. Like my goalie's in the net, like fighting for his life in there. And he's like, yeah, but it's a loose puck. I'm like, one, that doesn't warrant, like, you can't just run the goalie.
Yeah.
Two, it's just not the NHL. And three, there's no hitting. You can't just like you want to go crease violation, goal interference. I don't know. Seems
Is
like
that just New York hockey? Is that what you guys are doing up there?
no, it's not all like that. I'm like, yo, what the fuck are we getting into?
Damn.
And they're just chirping. This team was running their mouth the whole game. It was wild.
We had one similar to that. The one before it was the game while someone was robbing the car and stealing a gun. The refs were calling all the penalties on us. Like it was so lopsided. Like yeah, maybe we were having committing penalties. So were they, but they just weren't calling them. Like it may have been 7-8 to 1 in terms of calls. And it gets to the end of the game, and it's just, I mean, we're losing. Maybe it's like 6-7-4 or something like that.
Mhm.
So the game's done. 5 minutes left. We're on the power play. They ice the puck. The calls are just still not going our way. Well, they clear it down. Ref calls it an icing. Obviously, it's not an icing. They have the face off in our end. Remember Curtis?
Yeah.
It goes up to the ref. He goes like, "What is that? Like, why is this in our end?" And the ref's just like, because, well, like, this is where the puck ended up, this and that. And he's like, okay. And Curtis just walks off the ice and leaves the game. She's like, I can't stand this reffing at all. So he just, like,
Oh
leaves
my
the ice. So
god.
it's just, he's like, I can't play in a game that's this terribly called. But it was one of those games, too. Refs can't, they're not controlling the game. So when you call that many penalties, it just gets out of hand. It's not fun.
For sure.
There's no flow. It's terrible.
Yo, yesterday too, with like 2 minutes left, like first of all, like we're the huge underdog. Like we must have went
Did you
like,
win?
yeah, we won 8-6.
Hell yeah.
But like we were probably like 2-8, and the other team we played against was probably like 8-2. It was like 1 versus 4, 1 versus 6.
Yeah.
And with 2 minutes left, I'm just playing a little bit more conservative because I don't need anything crazy. So I get over the. Do you play blue line icing where it's far blue?
No, no, we played red.
So we play far blue line icing in this league. So I just get over the blue. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just like dipsy one in. So I just rainbow one deep. They call icing. And I'm like, oh, like, do you know it's far blue line icing? He's like, oh, I didn't realize. I'll call it next time. I'm like, first of all, there's 2 minutes left. There might not be no icing. I like if you want to be like, oh, I fucked up, put it center ice. Like
Yeah.
whatever, like
There's no
ever
way
like
he
to
brought
split
it
the
back
difference.
in your end.
He puts it on our end. He's like,
Oh.
I'll call it next time. Next play, I get to the far blue line, dump it, icing. I was like, there's no way. I'm like, ref, we just went over this. And even the other team is dying laughing. I'm like, ref, I need an explanation here. We just went through this. Like, this is not even 10 seconds later. This is legit.
Like face
Like,
off, you're skating up the ice, hit the blue line, do the same exact thing.
same exact thing.
All right,
And
over
we go right back in our
pumpkin
zone.
lap beers. How many do you have? Was he out there, you
Dude,
guys? Like he had to have been in
he
the
must have
car.
been out to lunch.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Or he just physically wasn't there. Maybe he wasn't parking lot beers. He was smoking a
He might
joint,
be
doing
just on
drugs,
the
few
spectrum or
tabs.
something.
Yeah, something.
I was on multiple occasions too. Like there was one play like I chipped one deep and like it went out of bounds, and like because I was falling as I hit it, and on the ice he's like looking away, but like on the ice, um, when the play comes in after I shoot out a play, there's one of the other team's sticks is caught between my legs, and like he just looks down at me, and I look up at him, I'm like, just nothing.
Dude, what are
I'm
you
like,
doing to
yo,
this
like
ref? What are you doing to this ref? He obviously just doesn't like you. Did you crash into him on the
bro,
way to the parking on the way to the rink one day in the parking lot or what?
no fucking idea. He just
He
wasn't
doesn't
there.
like you.
Like, nah. Also, like, but it was classy that fighting was 5 minute major and that's it.
That
Like,
is
no,
classy.
no
That's
game
classy.
sussy.
You don't get that in beer league. That's usually a game or two.
No, I felt like it was like fucking for realsy. Although, like, right now, like, here's cut on the inside, I feel it. And, like, my cheek's a little bit
You
swollen.
gotta love that. Come on.
Yeah, I don't hate
You
it.
gotta. Are you wearing a visor or a cage?
full cage.
Yeah, same.
He ripped my helmet off though.
No way, nice. Hell yeah.
I mean, not really. I'm
Yeah,
just glad nothing worse happened,
yeah, that's
but
true. Especially, we're in beer league. We have to go to work. Work isn't
yeah,
going back up to the rink.
just just a shit show. What do you say about the rink?
I said work isn't us showing up to the rink.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, you have to
no,
look like a
100%.
professional, unfortunately.
Yeah, so it is what it is. I was gonna say a couple other things around the horn. What else? I mean, yeah, so that was fun. Had a Gordie Howe hat trick, and then I also had my own hat trick in and of itself.
Yeah, you don't get that a lot. That's well, not I'm not saying you, but like you just don't
In
find that a
general,
lot in general. I mean, that's the true. That's the Jerry Pine. That's the Piner. That's the Piner hat trick.
that's fun. Yeah, I've been playing a mix of D and forward, but like I've been on a heater for scoring in the last like
Really?
my last like not to like pump my own tires, but like the last five beer league games, I'm probably averaging at least a hat trick a game.
Holy shit! You sandbagger?
I wouldn't say I mean, we lose half of them, but like just a lot of goals. I think is what it is. So it's like, oh, like we're putting up 8 a game or 6 a game at least, and I'm like scoring 3 of them.
Yeah, not bad, dude.
Yeah,
Were
it's
you
fun,
running drills in your backyard?
dude. I should be. I'm gonna what's it called? I haven't been skating a ton lately, but the new leagues start up next week. I think I'm in 2 e leagues. Which is by the way, like it's like that's like probably B2
Yeah,
equivalent in
yeah.
North Carolina. And then I'm in a D league. That's like top. D is the top. For whatever reason, it's D and E are the only two divisions.
Oh, so they don't even have a like C, B, and A are not even a thing.
No, there's sometimes a C in the summer, but like it's dumb.
What is
Like I think
like
C,
like professional hockey players?
I guess I don't know. Probably like back from school, like division like one and club players maybe.
Yeah,
Um, we'll see. In the summer, I'll probably play in like the Long Beach League, which sometimes is pretty nasty. Um,
I believe it. I believe it. You get some guys coming home.
Yeah, for sure. But no, I don't even know. Oh, but I'll be in I think 2 to 3 teams, and then we have um like we'll get like a sometimes like a every Wednesday now, like we got the ice, like my one of my buddies. So we have the ice every Wednesday on top of those 2 or 3 games I'm
Oh,
playing.
nice.
And then like every Saturday night I think we have the ice too.
Oh,
So I'm be skating like a fucking crazy.
that's all.
And I'm out from golf. No golf for now because I have tendonitis in my bicep and elbow. But I can still play hockey.
Not bad. Dude, that would be murder if I couldn't play hockey. I wouldn't even know what to do. Because I'm playing Sundays. I try and pick up another day during the week, and then I'll play roller on Tuesdays. And it's just, like, I don't know what I would do without it. It's the best.
For
It
sure.
clears
Yeah, I just
your
want to
head, and it's just too much fun not to play.
that and like I just want to surf every morning and play hockey every night. And
Yeah.
I'll just get in sick shape,
Yeah,
dial in the
seriously.
body.
Honestly, it's been helping me out so much, too. Even just playing roller, I can go, like, maybe hit a run and then go play roller, so it's nice. It's a good little cardio deal. And all the guys are just awesome, so it makes it a lot of fun. It's a good crew we
Oh
got.
yeah. Yo, I have one last thing before we talk a little NHL.
Yeah.
Um, I know I've been trying to like avoid. I want to start dating girls more. Oh, first of all, little Blackhawks.
Dude, not bad. Sickest top three, two sickest logo in the NHL. Not bad at
What's
all.
number one?
Um I forget the name of it, but it's the old Coyotes logo.
Oh yeah,
The
like
the chain
I agree. It's
something.
it's like Kacha or
Yeah,
something.
exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Something
exactly.
silly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kacha.
That one or the Blackhawk is definitely right there.
There's a lot. I like the Lady Liberty for the Rangers throwback, like 2006.
Yeah. Also, like I think it's sick because it's Ovi, but the eagle,
Yeah, that is
I
a
think the
sick
eagle's
logo.
badass.
Yeah, for sure. What I was gonna say though was last pod we called it was like called Hot for Teacher because Silva had talked about one of his professors last semester being like just a rocket.
Hmm.
And then I didn't even think about it, but last weekend I brought some girl home. She happened to be a teacher. She followed me on Instagram Didn't even realize. Didn't put two and two together, but I put it out, and then she like likes my story, and I'm like, oh, didn't think of that one. But unfortunately, it was not about her, but still pretty funny.
That's
Um,
wild. What grade?
she taught seniors actually,
In high school?
AP Gov teacher,
Damn. So she,
but she was young. She was young.
yeah. So she's not like babysitting. She's actually like teaching.
Yeah,
I
she's
think sometimes
probably in
it's
her
like, oh,
late
you're
20s.
teaching second grade. It's like, oh, you have to go to the bathroom. This is where you go. Like, you know.
Yeah. Nah, she's like teaching, but
Nice. Wow. Good for you. It's still good for you, dude. That's so great.
she
Hey.
wasn't exactly eye candy. Jared, that's why I don't like to get trashed. Because
Yeah,
when
I
you
was
get
gonna
trashed,
say
you make
that
bad decisions.
you and the ref were drinking the same amount of beers.
We're sipping the same Kool-Aid.
That's all right.
But yeah, I mean, was that today that Torts got fired?
Yeah.
Do you think he picks up a job before the end of the season?
Honestly, I don't know because I don't know what markets are really looking for a new head coach.
Bruins.
Are they loaded up with a lot? I mean, I was talking to my dad about it, and the Flyers are in a spot right now where they need obviously a build. Like we are. I was listening to the spittinchiclets, and Ryan Whitney was like, I watched a really mediocre pond hockey game the other day with the Chicago Blackhawks playing the Philadelphia Flyers, and I was like, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. Because like it is pond hockey, like between those two teams. But what I'm getting at is the Flyers are just so young. We're obviously in a rebuild, so Torts is someone I feel like is good with veterans, like being able to motivate, being able to get in those guys' heads, and like has kind of a leg to stand on. Um, I just don't know where the Bruins are right now. I feel like you guys, I mean, well, not you guys because you're not a Bruins fan, but I feel like the Bruins have been dishing out a lot. Like, do they have that seniority, that leadership, or are they going to be entering a rebuild? Like, if they're entering a rebuild, I don't know if Torts is the guy.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be crazy if the Rangers like grabbed him with 10 games left and made a playoff
Bring him
push.
back. Wasn't he? He
Yeah.
was, yeah, right. Bring him back. That like
Yeah.
could work out there. I don't know, but that would be wild.
Yeah, it
I
really
don't see
would.
him going anywhere for the end of the season. I could be wrong, but I don't see him.
I could be wrong, but also I agree with you. Torch's daughter actually lives in Long Beach, lives in my hometown.
Is he from New York?
I don't think so.
Kind of looks like it, but I could.
He might be. I'll check it. But his daughter lives in town. The only reason I know is because I coach like the travel team in town, and one of his daughter's kid is what was I gonna say? His daughter's kid's on the team, on one of the teams, not my team, but
I was gonna say, does Grandpa come and watch any of the games?
that'd be sick. That's like when I had Bobby Orr when
give
Grandpa came.
give you an earful.
Yeah, that would honestly be so funny. I'm sure I'll come to like a game here and there.
Well, now he's got
Um,
nothing to do.
yeah, I think they're from Boston, but I'm not sure. That's what
That
it was
that's
saying.
that lines up. That makes sense. But yeah, I
But
mean, for the Flyers, it's good. I was looking at some stats, and he was like, was he there for 3 years? We haven't made playoffs in 5 years, and he was like 97 and like 107, 97 and 117. So like obviously coming out with a losing record. And our past 12 games, we won one and lost 11. So it's just like it's hard to keep a job in the NHL when that's what's
oh
going
yeah,
on. Even how much you may like them, but something's got to change.
the Rangers have 10 games. They probably gotta win like 7 or 8 if they want to sniff a chance. They're playing tonight. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna watch tonight. I haven't looked at the slate for tonight. I've just been thinking about college basketball because my bracket's not doing too bad. All my teams are still pretty like all my Elite Eight teams are still in, so I need some big wins tonight.
Hmm.
Um, so I didn't.
Flyers play the Canadians. I actually need the Flyers win
I've
tonight.
stopped watching the Flyers, and I have just been watching Ovechkin.
Yeah, I mean that's fun.
I mean, it's all I have. It's all I have right now. Like I can't. Like it's hard for me to watch the Flyers. Like what am I watching them for? I'd at least rather
Yeah.
watch teams that are going to be in the playoffs so that I can like them and then cheer for
Yeah.
someone in the playoffs.
I'll watch any game, honestly. Like when I'll go over, like, I'll be like bored at my dad's. I go to his house and like there'll be nothing. Like I'll just be bored, so I'll be like, I'm gonna throw on whatever hockey games on, like college hockey. Yeah, I've been watching like PWHL sometimes.
No
By the way,
way.
not the best product. Um, but I'll watch whatever hockey's on.
Kings Avalanche tonight. That'll be pretty solid.
Yeah, I need the Flyers to win if the Rangers want to sniff a chance because the Canadians are on the Rangers' heels, or they might be in a playoff
Well, honestly,
spot.
a coaching change is the best thing for you to happen in that game. I feel like whenever there's a coaching change, guys will hit a spark and play for that new coach. So like there's a world, but
Yeah,
I'm not holding my breath, and nor should you.
no, I tend to agree. Yeah, I mean, moving forward, if you know anything else in the NHL, we could jump to the top five segment.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh yeah, you want to tell us about what we're doing today?
Yeah, so we'll do biggest bachelor party destinations or best bachelor party destinations. So
You want to go first?
yeah, I'm gonna steer away from the maybe some of the basics, but one my buddy did that I think is pretty sweet was he did the Bourbon Trail out in Kentucky. So going around and drinking all like the bourbon, checking out a whole bunch of different areas. You're
I did a
boozing,
couple of those.
yeah, you're boozing, you're having a good time, and you're out in Kentucky. So maybe not your most basic, but it's a hell of a time. And if you time it up at the right year, maybe you hit some horse races too. So that's you're gambling, you're drinking bourbon, you're
Yeah,
hanging out with the boys. Like that's come on.
Louisville. Hell yeah. Nah, I like that pick. I'm gonna go Scottsdale. I just love
Yeah.
Old Town Scottsdale, like the bar scene, the going out, the fucking golf, the weather, the mountains hill hike, get the body dialed. Um, so I'm gonna go Scottsdale as one. Two, I don't even know what I'm gonna go with second. Like I haven't been to half these other cities, but like I'm trying to think like I mean honestly, I'll go Charleston. Fuck it. Give me Charleston.
Good time, dude. I mean, you're this is a big bachelorette city, so it's just like you think about that. You can come
Little
together
matchup.
and it matches up. There's also great golf. One of my actually another but one of my buddies from college had his bachelor party here, and they played a few courses. You go to Shem Creek, you go downtown. You're not
The
missing. You're
weather.
having a good time. You can get a good dinner. You're having a good time. It's a bar
Oh,
city, so I love that pick. Obviously, as a you know
the Charleston boy,
where I
yeah.
am. Um, so my cousin did this one. Brilliant, loved it. Went to Austin for
That's fire.
the F1 weekends when they did it, like when they like did their circuit. Was there for the F1 race, and they went and did the qualifiers, and then you go downtown. You can see your comedy bar city. I think that one's awesome. You know, you're probably getting good weather year round unless it's scorching hot. So I liked Austin. I think that's a good one. And
Hell yeah.
then, is it coming back to me?
Coming back to you.
Switching it up a little bit, I think Vale in the winter would be crazy sick. Or in the
Okay,
summer.
I'll fuck with that.
I think
Yeah.
Vale would be awesome. Get out there, you're doing the mountains, you're either doing skiing, you're doing hiking. Regardless, you're drinking at a cabin and you have a hot tub or you have a pool. I mean, that's I think that's a good time. Not so much your I don't know what downtown Vale is, but I don't know how big of like a bar scene it is. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure there's enough there to
Be a good
fill a
time
high
though.
tide. Yeah, you're gonna have a good time there.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm gonna come back around with Nashville. I've never been,
Yeah,
but I mean, I feel like that's like one of the iconic bachelorette party spots.
I think it's got to
Um,
be number one, right?
that or Vegas, but I just don't want to say Vegas. I feel like it got
I'm
overused.
so terrified to honestly ever go to Vegas because I'm just gonna make terrible decisions and I'm gonna come out of there with a years and years of just problems and I can't. I'm scared to go. I'm really terrified.
Nah, I feel that. Um, yeah, I mean, it's just shit. Honestly, it has no appeal to me anymore. I also just don't love clubs. And then,
Yeah, same.
so like, I'd rather like, honestly, like, I'm not gonna say it, but like, dude, like, Savannah's dope. Like, all these like smaller cities.
I fucking love Savannah. I've been there 4 times. and I have had the best time ever every time I went. It is the
Dude,
best.
smaller southern cities, like I'd love to go to more of these. Like I'd love to go to Athens for like a football game, go see Georgia play. Like they're so electric.
Yeah. Now, like Athens would be a good one. I'd love to go to Knoxville and see Tennessee play.
My buddy might be moving there, so we might have to make a trip there.
That's was it Neyland? That's one of the that's
Yeah.
number one on my list of where I want to go see. Like a
I honestly, I'm with you. What we gotta plan a trip.
hundred
Little
percent,
Rocky Top.
100%.
I love
I
that area of
love
the country.
going out
The
there. Is
mountains.
so beautiful. I was out in Nashville a few weeks ago. Actually, I guess now, damn, like what, a month ago. It was
Hmm.
Valentine's Day, so I guess that's about a month ago. Beautiful out there. I loved it. I love it.
Yo, I don't know if it's a hot take, but I'd rather, if we're doing a boys trip, I'd rather not like a super like bar heavy thing. I'd rather do like a Knoxville where there's golf, good weather, like outdoors, do some hikes and like some breweries. Then get trashed in Vegas. I don't know if it's a hot take, but that's my take.
No, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you.
Play some hockey, tennis. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Get outside.
My next pick is or did I hit him?
Wait, it's still me. It's still
Oh,
me.
okay. Sorry. It's getting ahead of
No, you're
myself.
good. This one's probably like a little bit more on the Vegas side. Give me Fort Lauderdale.
Fair enough. For yeah, I was thinking about something like that. I'm not too far away from you. Um, God, I need to think of my last one because I'm not there yet.
You have two.
I know. I have one, but I don't have my other yet.
I don't either.
But I was thinking, I've seen a lot of guys' trips going down there, but Jacksonville, it's apparently the golf down there is crazy and
It
it's not
is.
that expensive. And then you also have the beach, but apparently you can still kind of party. Downtown
Yeah,
is
Jack's
just a
Beach is
no
pretty
go.
sick. My aunt lives there.
Apparently downtown's a no go, but like between the golf and between that, I think it would be a sweet time.
For sure, for sure. No, it's a good pick.
And then I guess rounding myself out, where do I want to go? Um,
I have one in mind. I hope you don't take it.
oh gosh.
Rocky Mountain climbing. Oh, he's pretzel.
Okay. Yeah, I am. I'm a mental midget right now, put on the spot. I'm gonna do, I guess you said it. Because I was gonna say like going to an event like a golf tournament, but like the Waste Management Open would be like number one and on that list.
Yeah.
But I can't pick that. You already picked Scott's.
I took Scottsdale,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Dude, I was thinking like golf destinations could be sick too, though. But like only if it only applies for golf. Like Bandon Dunes would be sick. But like if you're not golfing, like you're not going to bumblefuck Oregon.
yeah. I think a ski trip would be cool going up to the mountains. So I'll just stick it in something like a I think Vermont would be cool. Just like really getting out and just getting a huge cabin and just having the boys all hanging out together and just boozing with no worries and then going skiing or something. I think that would be so much fun.
Hell yeah. No, that's fire. Honestly, like now, like you kind of pretzeled me. I had my pick, but like now, I don't
We have to know
know.
your pick, regardless.
Yo, I'm going with San Diego.
I was thinking San Diego, but I just don't know enough about it because I don't go out to California that
I've
much.
never been, but like, yo, I think like I'll wake up, I'll surf, I'll be able to like, the weather's amazing, the women are beautiful. Like, I just think it's probably a sick place. But like sneaky, I was thinking about like, yo, like for me, because like if it's my bachelor, like down the line, I might want something more outdoors. Like, I don't give a fuck about going to the bars to
Yeah,
like I find like I'll go to the bars, like if like you're getting after and after, it's to chase girls.
yeah,
And if you want to actually enjoy your experience, you go to, like a brewery or like a bar, but like a more chill bar, like not like party music.
yeah.
So like yo, like honestly, like I was thinking like a national park would be sick, or like yo, like Maine, Portland, Maine, like a
Maine
house in
would
the
be
lake would
cool.
be sick.
Oh my gosh, a lake house. That's the move.
Like
Lake
Minnesota, like if you
house.
went to like St.
Memphis.
Paul in like the summer and got a lake house outside of the city, that could be a play.
That's the way to do it. You get a lake house. You get a massive lake house, and the boys just go up there and have a time. Maybe rent out a boat and just
That's why I was saying, like, San Diego, get, like, a beach house, and, like, you'd be able to
Yeah,
surf in the morning, like, if you surf, like, yeah.
that's the way to
That's
do it. Beach house,
That was kind of my thought there.
beach house, lake house.
But, like, yo, I feel like we slept on, like, Outer Banks, North Carolina could be sick, or, like, Charlotte, Raleigh,
No, been there. They're not. I'm not going to do a bachelor party
no,
there.
no.
I'd rather get a lake house.
Savannah could be, like, a sneaky underrated one.
Savannah would be awesome. I
Or
love
Tampa.
Savannah.
Tampa might be one, too.
Savannah's one of the only places you can go out and drink. Like you can drink on the street. Like you can go into a bar and then
And
carry it
bring your
out.
drink out.
It's crazy. You go up and closing like last call, get your tab. They ask, "Do you want one for the road?" And it's just such a good feeling. You're like now that you mention it,
Roadie?
yeah, I do want one for the road. I would love one.
Hell yeah. Yo, underrated city, too. Like, Kansas City could be one.
Some barbecue,
Fun little city.
some
I feel like,
barbecue, big time like the sports, like it's passionate sports. Right on the
yeah.
Mississippi, that's cool. Yeah,
Trying to think, like, if you go to Lincoln, Nebraska, which is like not that small of a city, and you time it for like a Nebraska Cornhuskers game, like that could be sick. Any sort of college football weekend, like if you plan around a game
yeah.
in like September, October, like that would be sick. New Orleans might be one to sleep on.
New Orleans is definitely a good pick, but you're gonna be putting yourself in some bad shape.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna say,
But
like, I
that's
don't know.
still that is a good time. That's a great pick. That's a really good
Yeah.
pick. What else are we sleeping on? I wonder what like I've heard great things about it, but like a Pensacola, like there's
Yeah, I mean that's just like out
or
there. Panama City
Panama
Beach.
City. Apparently, it's just like they're beautiful. Like you're like it's crystal clear waters and it's nice. So I bet you those are pretty cool.
Dude, a cabin in like if you go like Billings, Montana, that might be like sick in the summer. Like the golf is sick. Like you get
Yeah,
like the ranch, like the vibes would be immaculate.
yeah, that's a good one. I don't know. After this conversation, I think I'm leaning. If it was me, I'm doing Lake House.
I don't think you're going wrong there. I
Can't
think that's pretty valid.
can't go wrong.
Oh yeah. I mean, if without further ado, if there's nothing else, I mean, I think we did a pretty electric pod today.
Yeah, not bad. Always a pleasure being on here. Always a pleasure. And we're stoked. Thread the needles, hooking you up with some jerseys too. So
Merch coming probably mid-April, so that's pretty exciting.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. And within 2.5 weeks, you'll have them. So that'll be a
Hell yeah.
blast. I can't wait to see you guys. When does that season start? When are you gonna be repping them?
That's well, I was gonna say just like the merch in general for all the podcasts, but that
Oh
season
yeah, yeah,
starts
yeah.
on Tuesday. So we'll
Oh
probably get jersey orders in hopefully in the next like 2 weeks, and then we can have them about a month from now or
yeah,
so, maybe a little bit after.
yeah. That'll work. Hockey jerseys is the bread and butter. Hockey jerseys are the bread and butter. Come to threadtheneedle.com. Customize your jersey online. Reach out to us. We'll get you exactly what we need and hook you up right.
We'll link it down below too. Well, thank you for joining, Drew, and
Always a pleasure.
we'll see you again next time.